Hello, Ebusia for your mama Kwaba about round table shows. So, Afro 614 with your own girl, Mumsy Bako Pet. Tell you, when you see the Bia, you move a hussy, Edwin Jane, who Edwin Jane, semi across social media trends. The AC on Crofo Film and Mr. Wyan is our Bahadi. Now they are so. Washia ama wadamfo ene wadofo no webusuafo nyina enye bi ahwe da wasese waye ne sa metu aso no moma mendam me sponsors ase me sponsor odikai Shadia's Beauty Shadia na oyemiti abri nyina se ne mu se miti ho aye fefefe no Shadia's Beauty na ma miti ho aye fefefe de diso no FF Beauty package as America FFP from Shadia number 2 with the Shadia number is 61459911142. The Disney FF Beauty package FF dear so open makeup edia ko bia fro edia dakra de bia meka open obi amane twunim ama odi adakra FF Beauty bitimi ayesa ama so FF number is 61443264449. The additional Sky Couture outfit I would buy for the could be program. Bibia will hear at a repa ashako biade. That is Sky Couture. Sky number is 64674493325. Mr. Fresh Sky. No bema on why if pa. The additional mirror beverages. Drink CACC table you say mirror beverages wash packaging now to say papa and then diabetes ewo and from him the bikitwe bi na wonye bi timi so men num drink bi akwa num de bema wa hoden de bema wonuma o de social freedom keke chile ma wa obehun say make us empa na chopa mirror number 61428263131. You listen to Revolt Africa. Say you papa beto asase su die. Baby obenya etie no foforo Revolt Africa. Ko Play Store na App Store na download na obetie you papa Revolt Africa. Me to as na OKT print say we t-shirts. Ye sorry crusades any wedding bridal photo shoots uhia bibia uhia t-shirts aye t-shirts anye t-shirt bia keke t-shirts eni da ho kama wo sin so empa a t-shirt papa ene ede inti me so contact OKT print 92922892226. You did your last one Kumasi KJT African market. Kumasi KJT Africa Ghana Aba America. Ope and Nampapa Edia your coin. Just a precase Kobe BBBI ho. But so coin we yama. Mr. KJT African market. KJT African market number 614779368. Now coin will be a day. And there was some papa the mamma in me so share Emma Wadofu nye bin share. Why? Now see futu na ebe wow and no obia midi kind no mama min sign and mama bedja for aquaba and they bonito to go your time na ko be na wo technical faults bin no your time ko kakra midi kind ma ama ladies first. I'm a birthday girl. Hi. Happy birthday to you, Amma. And they are my birthday to me. Me man akwaba na me say I wish a happy birthday. I'm akwaba. And they so once and papa and the man and they your birthday dear. And then you should go into now behave. We behave, okay, ma. But that's how I'm a birthday girl. Me trust na me say ma me bra we dear. Ikufo ba no. Inti no wa unim no bebra no me papa ni kufuo no so papa no bebra pa kufuo ba say tutu say papa
say two
join ye hu ni sa ni ya sam kwa na obeka akwa aba
yeah
that to say
adum
nakata kese na ngofote na o kata ni say ye uye bi sai
o so me
ayo akwaba
so for ba akwa mo mo ntem de se me
ampa me to aso na me ma a very beautiful lady so akwaba Jasmine.
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. You look good too.
Thank you.
Pacho abana nye bro fu na me beka ho e fo abro wo sem no e ba round table ha sei You
know, I asked before coming. I was like, people, what are we gonna do? I'll try. Don't worry, my mom will cheat. I'll try.
It's okay. You'll be fine. With that, Sister Jasmine, thank you so much for coming to Round Table. You chat for cry, me am a bra. Baako pɛ a ɛyɛ Kumasi nyame. Kumasi akɔ
Yeah, Mumsy. That's the same.
Boko yellow so fata wo. We need say yellow fata sa.
Oh, sa timita
Sa yellow.
Almost Sunday. That's it. So you need the tuntum. It's in your name, bright.
Bright. Oh, ampa. Oh, and they are fata akwa
Yeah.
Kumasi.
Mama, we say I'm also happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Thank you for the very good job that you've been doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure every time we are you're wasting on the public. It's a public service there. Any Yamisha and Yamisha.
Amen.
And yeah, easy. Ama happy birthday one more time. Yeah. Wish. You my mommy in fact when you wish so mommy me bra OKT Prince. Ono so papa wa shwene papa Thursday ya me man ya kopa. Okay. Yamisha no chichore mama why? We throw after the show. My uncle show no so tell show no and there aseme wo ho e yanko for say me kan nana me kan fancy I'm fine me me can fancy no your first language but tree so I try and ne alakumas and ne and there the one say asem ne bi susum nsem sisi nanso no ni na no nipa na eka ti e be kan sa and the sister bi na de na asem abeto emim na nasem ne say oni ni kun ware ye aware no kama kama na oni nasi is very nice and very close oni nasi fine nasi penasem nasi ba o penasem mama it say o kwa aware no hu say makoma to mi yim say na ma se de yim yi de e de ebio na me pe wa aware mu already I cost 2 years time na bamba and then na see start so ni mu na da ben na be wo me na mami o na da ben na be say pressure anya pressure kitwa o ngamu ni bebi ayi free ni awo mu pressure e de boni sa fe ye obaya tete e no see on hospital nko check in hwade okọ hospital ko check doctor so hwenya for okunu so bra na check on so nhwe odini kun koye na results ne ba ni kun grada no mpe results it he did not really care about it intino asem no eyeyi na ye na no share results hu so ni kun no otuni ne da all right but e ba pa de nya de ni kun betumi awo nti asem ne ye de ne ma no wanka hwe ya nje ni kun e na kwa abonten da crofan hu gege say prostitute no ko gina akwan hu ena okohu fine man bi so bride ye no hu ye me wo na me ba ne se na enye bad ena okofa bride na oja okotena ne ka na no koye de ombe anadwo no tade achi ye oba afie no ena bibia akoso na bra ne sign free no guy na okohia no ono so nim de ye no so ono so ebudo se de na ye yo no ono so ko free no friend no mudidi di nkomo no so miss ma worry o na lady nso so miss ma worry no na dia na ma wo begina akwan ho yes no so mi kun entumi nwo nti no I mean sometimes me pay change of nyome bi keke kwan ka so ope bawo na be man ka chen so miss ma worry but miss me yiri enye den enwo na de omo nyina akohwefo mienu omo tiro no omo de omo ntuma abo omo ntuma na 3 weeks later and nobody who saw on him. Who saw him pet and no cattle guy, which is or blocking the line or blocking anything to do with the guy. And guy, no, or forget about the guy. We not any kunits, or twins. Come on, come on. Only no kunats na 10 years about. Now, send you kunis, me worry you have been a good wife, or some year party, can see any celebrity and home for the 10th anniversary. No, it's okay. And so we are some party. I feel the more party as ya, shess, beme yo koshiano, a way, mangwas way, and our party be. Hey, and they are saying me. Brown so shiny no say you girl because she had say or stressing again in clone and money no show Clary no say Clyde ye Clay semi I say Clay member after party no what she lady need national okay me now ye say me no share say na nkula na o say ye womba no we are sure say you kumba because I remember say catch him say ukun no enye den enwo but nkula isu me sure mo almost say me no so almost our kwame so mo nya womba me pa cho me mfa sa say womba ha ene nim kwaya guy no kwahwehwe nya guy lady number o so ya no friend threaten again or threaten is with say me je member just any na nya asem ketwa ti lady na e confused say see a wa hwe oyi nasi se ekoba ne se nasi kwoti se nkora ya see a ne na no me nya ne mba o just imagine the mama de be ye no na se ne ku no so kwoti se o fa baby na woman na o no be ma ne me nim se ne hu ni o ba se wo onim se na onwo se I don't know what happened.
Odobnada.
Are you Odobnada when you the right? Okay. Into no question no. I and them one mama be just for. Asem no I know you didn't know. You to me academy to me academia. Just should I start with you?
Start with the birthday girl.
Oh yeah, let me start with the birthday girl. Birthday girl, dear. But yeah. First of all, before I ever can be about that issue now. Oh, send me an issue Ghana for mammy for now, Ghana for in general, Africa for in general, I mean Africa. So I from worry, senior for the pressure. Ever told so. And I know why we are and I worry so cry and a woo. Oh, crown our woman, no crown, I mean, so we best young as 8 our next one. Internet, baby, if you buy it. What do you think about Saudi and crown Africa for you know? Say, you know worry.
I'm a living testimony. And they say I feel about Kwaba coming dear with.
But what
me the kind blocking me, mammy blocking me, papa. I'm blocking me off and more. Me pressure. Internet that's my voice I come no because I say my voice ring you will meet him. That when over worry and me wo age no ma wo be me you know, but all the same no this generation no emba no ye ya drink be man so I drink but it will also cause depression. I'm going to be honest. It cause depression because me see as I say and me dream ho my D and then my come in am say ready next day me di 30 pa me ya be ma kuma so ahwe obetwa me su o busu animu iti papa asa no me di me texting making sure say I brought you be about be di cash me kawa na o de ye be adoring engagement no wa ya kra me okay but
Go press about. I also know.
But I mean, and yeah, in a bad way. To say, I'm gonna say based on the relationship I have with Kumasi, right? I'm gonna say, ABR at this time, no, unyo bikao na say otimi boa wa brabo mo ube call when you muntama na say a friend say ubenya a benefit because you just deal with but it's worse say almost kind of like every single time say yeah no worry not so compare with to some other people and no mass pressure but apart from that today I don't see them saying it in a bad way but that comparison depend money bad kakra you know yeah my funny papa for months so kakra because
pressure no
my emotional sisi and so dey call people from
that emotional and trash at we are okay why emotional say you busa so be worry that be na say
I
so
my very emotional
especially on your birthday will be
on my birthday yeah me nyo bia nka say bia ma and say ma me phone pie e bia and say me me kokoso say no like that kind of thing because I'm going to be honest I
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
No, because it hits me. So how much you hit me, pa? I'm like, oh, 25 is okay. 26, oh, all right. I'm dating 7, 8, and now it's 9. No, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, you know, like, hey, into the Obian Frank, I see, babe. The next 3 months, I'm putting a ring on your finger, and I say.
Why you both like go so?
Okay, I'm at the drink traba or the only day. I feel very emotional. Jasmine, let me come to you.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, think I
Yes. I'm going to try. I promised I will try.
Okay, so that thing I am your pressure. No, what do you think? You can speak English. I mean, some people
Thank you.
you can speak English, but maybe get bro
I
for
was
no.
praying tongues in my head.
What do you think about that? So, mothers keep pressuring us. How? When are you getting married? When are you having babies? I don't know. What do you think?
Personally, I see it in 2 ways. I see it as some part it can be a good thing and some part it can be bad. As a woman, we all know that, let's be honest, we have like a clock. I know it's hard for us to come, accept it, but a lot of times our mother's pressures, especially when she said, when she turned 20 something, the pressure started coming. The woman I also turned 25, the pressure started coming. I remember on my birthday, the first thing my dad said was, oh, when your mom was your age, I will. So, hurry up. And I think they say it from a perspective of, you're getting older, and when a woman gets to a certain age, it becomes harder for them to, conceive or anything. So they say it more so that, you put things in place and then you make it happen. Just when you get it done and over with, you don't have to worry about 35, because when a woman hits, I think 35 to going up, it's harder for them to conceive. We may say, it's a new era. The truth is the truth. It's harder to conceive then. But now, as when you're young, it's easier for you to conceive. I also feel like they shouldn't put pressure, because you may never know what anybody is going through. Some women find it hard to conceive. Sometimes you go to the hospital and say everything is fine, but in reality, it's harder to conceive. I know somebody who went through that. I think she was married for like 11 years, pressure, and then later she conceived. Some people find it hard. You both may be fine, but the baby's just not coming. You're doing everything possible, So I feel like it's 50-50. They don't do it from a bad place. At the same time, our mothers need to be careful, because people are going through stuff. They may not openly say it. Because if I can't conceive with my husband, I won't openly tell my mother, like, this is what is going on, my mother-in-law. I'll keep it to my, because it's between me and my husband. So, yeah, I think it's 50-50. It's from a good place, and sometimes they should slow down.
Okay, thank you. And you say Jasmine Kaya, or someone slow down, my memo. If you walk, sometimes I say, the band now be warrior now, the band now will be out to walk on and I be at one so. But then you'll be asking over so I see, and I say, I want to be or not. Anything, ba number, Yamiasam, Yamanema, and any paid into me on she. Say our doctors will reach me up in some way, but sometimes a little patience will be fine. I said to you,
yeah, maybe.
I said, me, I can also dream was saying, say, yeah, mamma, my pressure and no. Then I'll be careful for particular we answer. I started topic now.
My phone, I'm involved, and I'm whom say they shouldn't. And I guess they shouldn't. Can I my wife for the internet and involve my for any other? And I didn't internet my phone and some more canoe. In years, so I saw my wife. Never name me Kunawai, many Yawai. A bamba, and many didn't tell us. So what I say. And to the media, who say, and so some I'm a foreign influence too much as to say, Nabana Bewo, I don't know, we understand him and no, me who say it's not right. Me, I make a sabbath man a crime and if I be my wife. To what way a wife for, that's what my make quite a papa and about why I'm an effect also, so any effect will be so say, why emotion and the swat. I will go do some stage there. No, they are there, but Babu Cracker was say, or Babu feeding Narine Janche. From that time, my name, Papa, and Mano. Some major decisions be on my, they don't come in again. and to say many be a carbon macrophobia bar, but time is also about the wire near the say, I won't buy ya. No, my influencing me to the extent of baby. Story and that's the issue I could do. No. Me my own answer. To me, the reason my phone is how much I find, but our wife for me do not wife for no more than my me now involved of sa issue about this year.
So dear, no.
Miss me dear.
They'll be blaming
Our wife for now, man of my phone, my many dear. You become young no post be now to be na or that can seminar away. To me dear.
And mama,
No. To the extent so between I could now go for them, I go fast and we are by Debbie. And my fan question answer no one I know.
You and pay question and maybe say, pressure no generally is for
Maybe any pressure, mammy. You come in my whole coin.
You. Mamma cook master say, now answer the question where mammy answer ya starting for a nankasa. Also, you know, sense pressure and I will send my phone yet my pressure.
You see, bet your telephone now. So I believe, sir, when it comes to society, it will always be there. We can't change society. People are always going to behave the way they want to behave, especially when it's a communal society. So I'll show you and the way it's more of it's will be awesome. You can't be because it will be any need. But awesome day, Rebecca. I think as men, as men, we need to step up for our wives. Because most of the pressures, I had free, men not to say, I missy, Mijana, a biada be to crowd. Or better, the bandy, if you know pool. It will be one to say, the mammy be brave if you want to win and ready and feel. Oh, because officer or bois, but sometimes they forget to know, say, o matra. Baby, I say, it will be man when I saw step in Casamama. Manenka Haya, now protect your wife. But society, a Mammy for and papa for they do understand the biological clock and I'm in a banner. And they do understand a member taste. And aside that, and also, Omunim baby, Oma foul, Mabi do baby, Umadruno. So, it's Ayana or more calm, most of it, Ayana a free place of love. Or where you do no modeka, eh? Because they say you might be also almost I've been on my friend and I say, me go school. I'm focusing on career. I'm betting I know the 35 years. Diana is also good to say, Obi born Kaya say, Charlie. Oh, biological clock, biological clock, in as much as a importance of book school near the morning sumra, you can also very, very important. So, but Sequoia is only now can and one a problem. No, so it's okay. So the Musia, let me say this, me, as a story, she made a beer and a war. They said they me told my Walmart now. What was it? Obeying the Mafa. So, I want to be busao in a point, and there be 2 days, you 2 days. But it is all power to pay. Like it's me, my say, oh, it's imagine say, and I'm understanding from our sister side, say, imagine say, it's a problem be a bit brutal. Oh, say, problem be the war. You imagine what would to put you to imagine say, oh, Mubia. And let's say, be a problem being tin won't memoir and can't be go for a duano. So, it is sometimes now we should be able to come in and protect our wives. Because when it comes to our war, a man, so it is it me bem as a man near boa it is be a sorry decide say omo yes maybe say and so commit me address that situation. Mr. When it comes to my warriors and they are stay out of it. But a new be also the bit me head. It this is a lesson in I see you free your community. I see you free your community near you protect it and we home. And yes, I remember man I the say omo.
Okay, Kumasi me that say. Oh, I didn't share also their mind. See, I ba main topic ne so. Ase me see ya braya o ya be fa ka krabia. O ti me 13 say o 13 say enyo den. Ama sa o ti asem na me kan no. Story no. Nti braya see ya wa start catch up ba wa mama am fa me mba. Me you see, be ma wo kunati. Mama obusuafo hu say ankola no nya uku na no netimba. Yes enti bride or yes sir.
Brian, I don't blame him. Obani na yewudini.
Now, we are down crown who say yenye DNA. I don't know what Yama who say ankola no chinchina ya uma.
Baby or Mumsy, I said me papa na say mami aba. Baba be catch us ama ini subayo. Enya fe na wo ba be hu mi subayo. Already know a ring bell will to say, oh, yes, see, we need to buy the end son and the because now wo for and a kind a difference of Kumasi Abaka say I may need to buy. Or you're outsider into know the chances of that being true. No, a be also continue will be no so kakeke. But when war bano, where the can't be mano, who issue a wood timu or home. Send your women so on so count on issue on so table. It's a win here, crampus or because and create DNA test. For now, no, there may be a miracle happen somewhere. You never know. I could be what I want on say papa no, or say uncle, and I say auntie be. It's an idea. Be beside there. That's fine. Into no necessarily dear. I don't think say I'm gonna blame the man because on the way and a moja can, you know, if you are sense say, because of the work I need to know. As I said, me who say I won't have fun, and Colani and me media. It is also catch and say, oh, me quack or catch a wook na. Now, my nurse, I can send them so me quack or catch a but mamma no one yard. So I don't blame the man at all.
Yeah, you don't blame the guy, so 13, no. They by force. 13 lady ne say
no, because okay finding out to say ukno ain't me one I didn't one country no. Since I also my know the mother-in-law is very close to you now, maybe you guys have that relationship no. Maybe I'll bet me they are faho. Even though it's wrong, so I catch your mother-in-law because I know so no jindi because they never when you Google Mumsy and tell you say no, they bet me out to have. You're supposed to tell the your husband. Say, hey, your dog say you into say, a bear in a ding. It is open to catch us and your him a cockroach na when I go basho. Now, a beer, far collaboradia. Say, or bear no casio, me quack catch you now, or if you no him did that. Into no so bad customers with your boy, me ba, the Indian matching one. And no dear him go say bar, a frau, but they send him go say bar, war barney penna, a barber for so. I don't think so. I had you on that one. Once I need the mechanics as well. Oh,
dear. I know better than Siana was say, because a year mature, a year old damper. Ah, why, not dear. Ah, but oh, what drink come up? Okay, I said to you. I took a course in Nana. Also, I didn't tell us as we said, by my issue or 13 or 13 or by say. Okay. What if say a bema for no new ban konyemia or no bede was is young plan on orgy?
Mumsy, a bio the who Moja Casao. Moja. So who are better also? Say, a credit crown of my bontenas, a crown, you moja, not a beer, connection, who I talk with your torso. Mahubida, and Yamia Casadi at Media Street. Fancy. My home be that. But no many bear money, the Academy, and yes, about catching Kuno Quarake or Barricadman, the big dinner, some I couldn't honor because I met come as a mighty most more. What we did, I dare see 10 good years. It was such so Kunuku, that's sorry, 10 good years, strong Korean. I got some combat program school visit 10 years. And I had the Obana, the money be or deserves away. This also a deal so be a when you're threatening me, I can be a fans and my try to cry. Maybe 10 years. When the bag is you, do something to me.
I know the school fees water.
Baba Jimmy mad now come out be and for 10 good years. Mamba party be a cabinet of a man, no. Also, Berman or this or threatening, Mumsy.
So the audience say the original.
Meja be manage.
Onye
more than the threat in the crowd.
Ayu, kuma say.
Make a part to that side me find man blanco. E hona partner.
And you too for Musa.
E hona get on blanco.
Ghana.
Because nothing has proven say and you can do that.
So prove it then.
That's not proving.
I say party last.
I know it's not proving.
But me say na I am many. Wo say nya media. Do it.
Kuma say for to Africa.
You see the idea man said. In my entitlement be said they can make decisions on behalf of men. And then I meant to say. Onu kunoto. Be me you can say yankoye testy on pupunity wan kase me nko. So on the channel. One ko makoye test. Moye test na results number. Results number. You think say your own also decision to make a decision on the results now. Abano without consulting the man. Sometimes I say, oh, can't be on the man free say, but okay, get home from that point. Do you think say, oh, you're bad? A be fair to you say, problem be about fee. Now kun amo woman. You want to take a decision on that. Then you will later find out to say, some problem see in the SCB fee. For over 10 years, will you be happy about it? Will you be happy about it? Will you? So the thing said them and they happy about it.
From the scratch, and bad up you bury from the scratch.
So a man are doing this. And okay, no more could blame say society pressure. Only society pressures are a member a go through, but you guys still expect us to say you're faithful to you guys. Right? Only say member who to be P. Yet to be see, I can say, Bema won't face you in the answer to the Nicolas for Baba Poo. Who be bring down my nose on the answer for they say you have no idea. How many women, and to say, boys now more social media now. You'll be surprised, especially the married ones. Yeah. You'll be surprised how many women goes to them on a daily basis. But these guys are trying their best to be able to. These are remember pressure. If you don't know, remember no about pressure. Anything. What I'm saying is, say the fact that say a pressure amount doesn't mean say caving. Society put pressure on you. Now. Say if you want to be into your rent, pressure. Have you ever experienced that kind of pressure? Maybe a man will never experience it. Some females will never experience that pressure. But men experience that pressure every day. Yeah. It will free say, and a baba be to me. Now you know only our way. Now we're the moment I would say and say, how are you females gonna feel about it? So it's more the same man we make a decision. More and more than I was saying, BH. Bonnie and war about with you. Oh, yeah. Bonnie with him. BBS, you could have a money. Ubu Kumani, remember be brave as Italy. Saying it, oh, maybe I go home, Dr. Hawaii. In Copo, Dr. Musu drama. I'm not for to say Dr. Musu now because I do city and almost. Hello, Linda. So. Nay am Cornelia Grace Broad any my nice. Nay here blue. Yeah, let's say you results be a baby another alternative bit. Oh, any who results the any day. Oh, but that's a quite be a person now there. Any only fetch the habit been a quabra. And no a bar, Beman inquire best friends guarded situation. You know, do this time to cry. Yes, say, was crying. Only a Francisca Quenho. Memory where or best friends guarded. Sorry, if I say be a baby, say me huni ho. Na me yera ko for every baby aba. Me nim how me protect me yere ne me baby nyina sa kana we easy. What it was say be my aware this type of party the ground here. So be remember you say be able to see at any time. What it was be man in where you made the decision and you based on feminine emotions and made the decision for the whole family. Anna, I say we are there. Now you see that say we aba. Oh, case ono na what am bi mo dia akomo obi. O se na ejemari a wo so dia so trete o.
Kosia.
O se.
E oba ni su.
Ite ne da entra. Say mano. Ana mani. Brian Tran half body army. Bema was to so if you want flee. If flee, Bema
beko a quantum. I go for back if you are
in this situation,
experience for.
In this situation, Oba Bema knows will you be? What I say? Say buy and Bema all bear food beer. On fire, well, for our friend. But always want to be. As you told me, you lose when you had it. Many Bema and Kahona and Jimmy back. Men Kodakwa, Munamia could be no way say major on my fan Manasa. Suppose someone tells you you need the say, made a banano. Messy banano, Momo say never banano. Suppose never banano, dear. Momo and Menem quality say never banano, damage be who be a bit yard. And a banano. It's the other thing, all cast or bad it.
Goose, maybe a mojane fry.
Obey you, I hear come in quite done. No joke, Quebec or Banner, only no barber, or never be to Chronicle. That's what J. That's what you're too for. Yes, say this is the BC. That's what you're only but because also the Bible society do not punish females enough. And females keep doing this every day. About me to decide say make kwa general hanam dia komawi. How's that like me to decide no one me you. So what you sorry say like what about baby. Enipa wo enye commodity bi no akoto enipa say me da komobi because me pese akora na we dia who are you to even make that kind of pronouncement or that decisions am I so entitled and I think the only one so akopụ say
enkola na ene dia iti no say
enkola na say ene dia
ni kuro no so ka so ontua
de onu kwa me say out of my life yes unyomo kura
Yo kumaswa sa no de mami me to me home but me really come answer wa blast honorable Sabet say beautiful Mumsy darling you look wow with this evening thank you Sabet me who say give see Jerry Shen me sister Penina no get to cool Shen Yvette hi Yvette welcome back from Ghana Yvette say hello my family Sika Abrantia say Mumsy 1 Unisha say I'm here, Mumsy. Hi, Eunice. How are you? I'm highly favored. Yes, my beautiful Mumsy. Love you too, Sisi. Obasme Fiasi Kumasi. Do you know the pressure women go through every day? LOL. Who services to Obaya the pay free air train. Blessed dinner so air train. Hi, Lena. Kumasi.
Obusa question.
Obusa question. So a bra mass pressure is woman.
What was that question?
Obasmefia.
Obasma, I love you so much, man. What's that? Okay, but let me go in a political way. We are so.
Kumasi will be out, but I mean, really last way over there. I'm a man for cool essay. Kumasi. Oh, Kumasi, why do you always take the discussion so personal? Then I drop focus at TV as a Mumsy darling. I'm here. Yes, Sissy, I see you. Obasi Masters, I just hypocrite. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you, Sissy. Kumasi Twaswe.
So now I have two questions. I have a question of pressure and my go through, and I have a question: why do I take it too personal? Okay, let me answer the first one first. I mean the last one first. I take it too personal because these are personal issues. And say I'm fixing our society will always be bad and it's getting worse every day by day. The fact that bite me fat any person near come on.
Handbag.
And be any car, any person near can. You take somebody's blood and then you decide say based on the or the men the pass mercy. And your chrono, what the women are money, so I do in your chrono.
A bright future.
And your chrono. So if you be a Japan, they say, or the quack will be in your chrono. ɛyɛ kɔn ɛyɛ bɛrima na ɛyɛ saa de wia nkaba na wɔ the jail
ɛnyɛ krono na sɛ yɛ misumi nkosua
Maybe a also kosia, so there's another person involved or less any dia. But what the coach will be. Do you understand that part? How's that 50?
It will be 10 years in year be a crime bama or cry one men who one pass or my software picture. Oh, say I will confess.
Society and member kuma. I think it should be more personal. Men are killing their wives because of this kind of betrayals.
Yeah.
Oh, because maybe continue in the cessation, so yeah, you might the whole day, and the shark 10 years. And Grammy, you know, now the catcher me say, Sound Grammy, you know, that we do my beer, we are saying, yes, I'm crying Tina, a beer, I'm sorry how much of Koyajuma, and yes, I'm crying to give you a committee soon back. I'm tia a beer $400 a month. And crying Tino, my cotton a beer. Peckerington, Abia Dublin, Mitiabe $2,500, $3,000 a month because of to give and plan a better life. Then I turn out to every legacy that I am building in your media. And then it is not mine, and then
I started.
You see, so what society is doing, what I want and pay for what as I see to do, they need to start punishing females equally. They say the BM decide, they say, to your child support to typical jail. So by a side area, it's so good. Yes,
yeah.
Because if there's no punishment for women for doing this, a better than a torture. A two chada. Anna, Mrs. Star also case, Argentina, and my precious. Females don't even have the pressure of. And my pressure idea. About pressure idea. I want you all to tell me about pressure idea. You see,
body.
You see, Mama can't.
The moment a woman has a child, your body changes.
You don't think the man changes?
No. Every month.
You don't think the man changes too?
Your body changes?
You don't think men change too?
Oh yeah. If we can see almost a different journey.
Let me say this. The pressures men go through, so when you a psychological pressure, physical pressure. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Have you been called at work abra or yare say we yare nyemna or yare near throw at work? Now you got to abandon everything and go. At the same time, now you are going through that emotional pain. Because your wife is in that situation, because your child is in that situation. At the same time, you are being expected to pay for all this financial way, so, but you have just left work. How many women will take it, say, you don't go hospital, how many women will accept that? It doesn't matter whether you are working or you are not working. Women expect you to be there. And at the same time, these women expect you to pay. And then they turn around and say, yeah, precious in there. More precious in there.
Well, I could give you a list.
Okay, maybe about contraceptives. Contraceptives, no point of a problem. It's not even about it being a choice. Contraceptives, you want them go through that problem with that. All this promiscuous lifestyle about marriage now, because they know there's no form of punishment or contraceptives now on them into on them. So contraceptives really work. Men my actors are. They buy a man I maybe we might be the member 5 the same day. Listen, a might be the member 5 the same day. We do member 5 the same day now because of contraceptives or holiday. On found contraceptives more you dare not try that. It's a problem, no? Like what?
No, I'm not trying to say contraceptive, but you have to understand that we also get, the more you take contraceptive, it affects you as a woman too.
But is that a man putting that pressure on a woman? Yeah. It's not a man.
Sometimes it is.
No, it's not. How's the man putting pressure on you?
But sometimes it's health based, right? So way you know on the normal doctors are going to tell you to take it.
You see, and I make sure say nobody you know na mama this no. They knew what be sure brabo yi.
Yeah. No, me patch say
you say me tear school fees. Hold on. You say me tear school fees. You say me go to your bride price. You say make sure say why engagement. You say make the batch hold on. One want to check bride price.
Tradition back in the days when a man pays. These days they're splitting it.
No.
Bride price be
Now when you go see the father and the mother, right? Most of the time these days, the girls are paying some too. Let's say if your mom says like 10,000, your parents say 10,000. Tell your fiance. These days they are splitting it.
Make sure you don't pay your.
It can never be me though. I have some brothers around.
No,
Not me. But I'm saying these days they have.
Due to the pressure, due to the pressure now, as a mommy for the Maya, that's where the pressure comes.
Yeah.
Into no say.
I know girls who have paid for their own buy price. And the guy will tell them, I'll pay you later.
Yeah.
I already been I'll pay you later. I know somebody like that right now.
It happens.
And not a big
but let me tell you this. The pressure of bride price in your bar, so I want you to open your ears and that pressure is not on you. You will say, also be man say what the pressure is not on you. What for list now? That men or baby also not come be feel say me kwa list. Me the be one. Men have to work their whole life just to get this list. And then you are talking about pressure. The more pressure be.
Do the office and body and go to pressure.
They go to pressure, but you cannot quantify the pressure that men go through.
It's my
Oba, Bema. Uni ejuma unya yere. Oba bi nya yere abra onya ejuma nka. Life onya ejuma lifetime na. You cannot even quantify the pressure that goes on man. Oyere ebit me e decide say obi jimi obo life basa. It's not her. It's your responsibility to make sure she's upright. You know the pressure that men goes through when your kids are misbehaving. That pressure is on the man, not the woman. Every pressure in this world is on the man, and responsibility be who go to a man. Punishment to go to man. Women get their way out of everything. How many times do police even stop women? They stop as a go. It's a bad men go through so much. It's the credit. The fact is, we do not talk about what we go through. We take it and we move on. We do not complain. We will be able to complain at travel. But Momo will be on the champion on there. What I say, moment we are soliciting about say, oh, me couldn't say. I said to me, I mean, come off with and I get up every day and I keep grinding.
Why are you guys making it seem like women are not contributing?
That's why you guys feel like we do not have pressure. Listen. Asem to me na me catch na me yere sesi a beti se bo sesi e se asem bit me atomo adwuma maybe bit financial me catch na me yere. The fact is it is my responsibility to find the money to pay. Asem bit me atomo yere ama me yere ebi esika sem sa afa na so. It is still my responsibility to make sure that money is paid. There's different thing. So it is the pressure on men, no?
I see the cabbage for one was the mutia.
You see, it is pressure men go through, no? Everything I have about the BIS you have time for fun now. I'm say boring, and you say boring. No, we are trying to secure life for you guys, so you guys will be happy forever. That's what we are trying to do. And if we don't do that, Mufri say, "Bema boring." Bema beside this, very responsible, and you know boring. No for me vacation. Do that pressure itself. You know what it is. Makasa too much. I'm just saying. I just want society. I'm just saying to let society understand. Men go through a lot. Someday, you know, they will need them because we don't celebrate it. They don't. Father's Day too much. Don't let me even go there. Don't let me go there. You know, everything in this world goes. Everything goes against the man in this world that we live in. We are seeing the bill will be a man. Do you think this is fair?
It's very
I'm the one my towels also.
oh my God.
And I'm making it out.
Some people
two boss. Why would you say last number wrong? And a smooth toy pa, no intimate. Let me neighbor the bomadi abomipun. Na, my wife be no another snow toy. Memete, You say, may you appear with me at
Oh wow.
now, me repair me theory. That person, oh, what you don't know what to slow down? What to slow down? We can oh, understand. Slow down out there. Slow out here, the whole castle. What's it? House?
Yes, I have.
Someone, I'm lying. Don't tell you. What is new?
Yeah.
Master.
Also TB.
What is slow down when you're watching? What is slow? The car with about what it is slow.
My baby commented.
Never see any more in that's how they feel me. Master, come. We do all these things. We must say it's a feel. It's a it won't feel cow. Then I catch a master and you must start to contribute to a room both. Do you think this is fair? You guys are not treating us fair.
No, yes, sir. How many though?
My baby did comment. I comment very Kumasi. I the woman in last semester. Over 2 eyelashes. Last semester. If I track my say hello family, we girlfriend Abasto. Florence Ferguson was so high FF. Joe Boy see Kumasi is firing today. Kumasi always fires. Hannah and a highly favored Hackman say good evening everyone. Good evening Hannah. Mary love you see. Women also go through a lot too. Hi, Mary, it's the same. Obasime Fiasi, women go through a lot, but pressure, you have no idea. A lot of women go through a lot of pressure, you have no idea, Kumasi. Kojo Greengate Eshe, hi, Azun to me, who say, my sister Annie, Jaribo, who can say, so Eshe, Tani Rich, say, let's do minimize what women go through to hold on, let's not minimize what women go through. We also go through a lot, yeah. Women go through a lot.
Kumasi does not acknowledge where we go.
You see, I do acknowledge it. I've seen my wife being laid flat when she was pregnant with my first kid. I see what women go through. What I'm trying to say is the fact that you guys don't even think that we go through something. But what she wrote was precious and a muscle and not on men. And what I'm saying is but you don't have the pressure to pay. Men do have the financial pressure. You do not.
I know.
It's the comfort that you are looking for. Yeah. But the man is not looking for the comfort or the dignity of a man. That's what we are fighting every day, working at. That's why many have to be focused more. Busa mema na omaware say
Mumsy dey there was
Busa say cars saying omuyimutia you can say omutia every month on car for their wives near her cars omu driving omu car omu driving the worst no mu no e crisis is omu dey survive. You think men don't go through anything?
Well, we are not married, so we can't really.
Thank you.
Yeah, kind of boyfriend level.
Oh, yes, boyfriend level.
Some boyfriend normally, they are even advised not to do certain stuff when they are not married to the ladies because after they could do baby and man, we need more trauma into boyfriend graduate.
70 to 80% of women are living marriages. 70 to 80% of women are living marriages, and yet they get paid to live. Do you think that is fair?
It is fair.
You think it's fair? The woman come into a relationship, decide that I'm bored in the relationship, I want to leave the relationship, boom, and then the woman get paid. You think it is fair?
Bible classy middle.
You're talking about women pressure. Women pressure, remember, that's a man saying they're homeless. Check remember you're homeless.
Just been sharing. What do you say about the guy threatening the lady?
He has every right to. And I feel like the woman had her intent. She knew what she was doing from the beginning. Because if I'm married to somebody and I have a result, I think it's right that I explain it to my husband. Like, I must say something, or to maybe talk to your mother-in-law who's giving you pressure. Personally, I don't think that's a good idea. I'll sit my husband down and we'll have a conversation because at the end of the day, it affects both of us. But you don't make a decision and go have fun outside and bring a child in and put it on me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Personally, I don't think it's right. The man coming in pressuring for his child, I feel like it's right. Pressure. take it to court, get a DNA. If you feel like, because I feel like if you see my mother and you see me, you know this is my mother, right? My mother and I might not look alike, but you will see similarities. That, oh, this is my child. No matter what, you will see it. So I feel like as a man, when he sees his blood, he'll be like, this is mine, no matter what you do. A father will see a child. Maybe he's not sure. And for me, I feel like maybe there's no similarities. It might be because he knows he has done something with this woman. And he knows that this woman's husband cannot, conceive whatever. So he feels like, okay, maybe how did she have a child? I'm the one that, she slept with. Maybe this is my child. Maybe he doesn't even see a look-alike or anything.
And
but
the
maybe
time
he just,
coincides.
and maybe the time, the kid is 10 this. So maybe that's where he is coming from. But I feel like a DNA test should be done. He should put pressure and make sure like he gets his kids. I feel like he has to. If the woman doesn't agree, he should go to the husband. And probably the husband doesn't also know. The husband feel like that's my kid.
Yeah.
So personally, I would say go to the husband. If the woman is not giving you way, go to the husband. Have a conversation. The same way you forced and got the number, you should be able to get the husband's information.
And I know you have to pay me because me pay so you have to pay.
No, he doesn't have to pay for nothing. He didn't ask you to get pregnant. There's contraceptives. There's contraceptives. He wants to slap. But I feel like the guy has every right to fight for his children.
Yeah.
He has every right. And I feel like taking them to court, if they don't agree, is the best way. Sue them. I agree. Sue them. The reason why I say sue, so that you can at least, you get the law involved, they will be able to actually push for you. But you trying to do it by yourself, you might not be able to. So maybe go through the legal route and then DNA, get them to find other ways for you to get your kids.
So threaten me, say.
You see, this
Because the man probably wants kids. Because the man at this point, he doesn't have kids. He wants kids. So if he sees that, oh, there's a possibility that this is my child, do whatever it takes.
Or threaten me. This way because I didn't know about party. Who's a part to maybe we could know Adam Fanasi Bibisa.
It's a party.
Any day be die.
Now who did be answering?
No. Any day be die. Because any day be die.
Nah.
I think where she's coming from, they say,
no, but still, there's a sense.
No, because the lady na so that means to say Akuma no onibi.
She has no heart. She has no heart, of course. We all know that.
But who's okay, fine. Make me trace so be man say no. Me okay, open so job o threaten me. Oh, me crocro, e be start di nkomo. Me first story be there. Oh, ni bibi, me nyemia no na che say, wo me kunu like na ni age ni ade nti no de mesre wa ada so. E say bia na me de nkola ni si wo. Na me de omo beba. Na nso no won say
10 years.
10 years?
No, 10 years. No,
I lost contact.
Losing contact is another thing. But having twins.
I'm
No. Me patch the power of woman no. You obit me ayama ube mano or threaten no hey no.
That's true.
A bet me about level bia. Say me you went free one number 1 and number 2. Me making sure so obey say send me be no sound another twins. That made the back na anything is possible. Because I'm not going to me and then like all their kids because I see that. What's a footballer guy in your friend is saying? Yeah. What?
What's the wife's name again?
Me was a cleanse ya boa share ne fo otua Hackman say WhatsApp kumasi Celia new follower hi Celia and the Jaro Pokuka say both women and men go through a lot but we women easily express what we go through but most men don't because of their ego which hurts the men themselves. Men talk cause we can't talk for them. Men talk because we can't talk for you. Exactly. We should not be how you guys got voice that.
Hey, Maria also number 3 say what's our car ya better associate this I just say there's no way out to. Your boy say
say some women are wicked to Yati Joe Boy. Lina Bento say Kumasi, please, both parties go through a lot. Why? And I reply.
Bride price. Now we can't say both parties go through a lot.
Joe Boy can say women are wicked to and see Joe Boy have some men too are wicked papa claim to say Mumsy the entrance will class now baby.
Meme de I look at realities. We ask because sometimes facts can also be deceiving. So it's share realities. Sani ma ACC the kwa say obi no be you don't use be your bar and your bema no no be you until somebody can say a bema abuse man no say man here so call people you know come say dey receive because something might have happened before so ofa obi first of all say I did a pee party that say remember I naturally wired in a way say status ehun hia mema it say e ma mi lu betimi akon abonten be ugu bebe bi ogu na nima asa bonten ko to be pie ne self esteem bi pie ase eti ade na esi wo party na ase no so ma be ya ba ko be wu e na enye be ma so be yo ba e ni nyina ni mo ba ko so and I'm being serious because say be ma ko invited enough for dey ni dia ko invited enough for nkofo a and in the four nkofo a ofere na fere for but e mo ma na e celebrate my family. And this happened. And then everyone says, oh, men should express themselves. We express ourselves when we pull the trigger. That's when you see men expressing ourselves. Because when men go to society and tell society, I have this problem, they tell you you are a man and you need to man up. Have you ever heard woman up before? Obi anyone want to woman up before? What that expression that?
Yeah,
they will tell you.
What? Cool team, woman up.
What's that?
What?
You see, a man easy, eh? When you say a man, anytime women have problems, the whole West sit down and decide say ever fight a problem. A man go through childbirth here, they pidora about mom. A man say, we want to be. A man say we want to be promiscuous near bro contraceptives. Bema ben ya solve bema problem was as we.
They gave you guys.
No, men have never asked for vasectomy. Men have never.
But you have condoms.
But I say Bema said, Uncle vasectomy, no men want to do that.
Yeah.
And you want more force that a scenario and narrative on men say, you're falling under we don't. Men don't. A man per se. When I want to be near there. Now the women are saying, only to be going contraception and man go easy. And most men are
affect our bodies. That is the reason a lot of women.
You see, and most people, most men are saying, you can't say now. Yes, I'm more better. More than most of carry and to move to me move. You're fixing me, my mama. What I'm saying is, you're fixing me, my mama. You're fixing me, my bema. It is all case yanko can't hear how. Yeah, how only be me say, make us say, I want you to support me, say, you walk or I need DNA right away so we know who the father is. Are you going to support me, my sister? She barely will not support me on that. So, how many females? I want to say, inquire we just want to make sure that everything is right. Let's DNA all our kids. How many females are going to support this?
I don't
you want us to turn around and say, you want us to come out and say, yeah, a problem. But then we say our problem, the problem be that kind. I know what 10 years I can't say, yeah, it's a problem. That's how we get. That's why men don't say it. Because society look at men to lead. Me say that we are because say we light and cut off the sea to not do NCCC. Or more better light, no fixing it will be men and they will never be females. Mema. They expect men to lead to die. We don't care. We protect. We'll see, this is a man in Kuku baby and put the men at war front. The pressure that men go through, is enormous. You cannot even quantify it. It's the fact that we don't talk about it doesn't mean that we don't go through pressures. It's my sisters. We love you. That's why we are making all this for you. Bema won't take that pressure. You who knows quite before. I don't pay the pressure of even meanwhile you who say meanwhile go for be bad and everyone can say oh we're responsible. Society outcast you. A mass of society outcast them because we are hailing women for saying they don't even want to get married.
Not in the African community.
Man, this is the society. This is the society that we live in. Let's not make it say a equal a main po. Men are doing a lot, and it would be fair, say, a man in a bit like a Charlie in Kumuma bread. We are going to support them in a certain
when
way.
you have a woman
by your side
that actually see all of this stuff, so what's we support it?
they do.
They do.
But just
Almost I refer.
no, not really. Some men, no. Like what I'm gonna say, if you have a good woman beside you, they'll support. But a lot of times, the more you do it, the more the men take advantage of it. Honest truth. A real woman that has your back, that's for you, will be by your side and support you through it. If you're actually honest about whatever you're going through, if you have a real woman, because you have to pay attention to the woman's character. When you pay attention to you be like, okay, this woman there, they can help me through life, right? So when you're going for that woman, you know what this woman can do. So whatever you're going through, you should be able to communicate it with this woman. Not keep it to yourself. I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, but Kumasi is coming from a
tissue,
different generation.
your tissue raises is here.
Kumasi is not that old.
Your tissue raises is here. Your tissue raises is here. Show no a Mumsy show.
Yeah.
What I say? You need a bahini na. You have support to Mumsy. And to me, I can call you say, "Ne mean to me more." Mumsy, we are sorry, but I mean to me more. Mumsy don't have no choice than to be here. That is responsibility because she owns that responsibility. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Monty. So, is different from the idea.
That is my role. May your oba, may ba say may ba be bo. It's not my role to be a leader.
Help me.
Let me explain this to you from a different point of view. Let me explain it from a different point of view. What I am trying to say is, all the pressure is on the men. Until I'm a sister example, no say the pressure to find the stories to make sure that everything is right, so all these guys will come. It's on her. So on to be mad, and on say it will make sure so we beat me replacing so the show goes on. You do understand? Meaning to be mad, all I do is say, oh sister, and I mean to be more. That's it. That pressure is not on me, and that's how women and men go through. And crying here. Almost a woman, and because the man have the power and the authority to maintain law and order in the house. If that pressure is on the man, it's not on the woman.
But Kumasi, that's how life started.
Then that's the same thing. Life started that way. No, the pressure is on
that's
man.
how life started. Now,
Can you come here, please?
See, women and name everything here. And
I'm my pressure now.
It seems the level of she doesn't understand the conversation that I'm having.
No, I understand your conversation.
Okay.
But she's trying to say whatever you do.
Even in the biblical, even in the biblical, Obama could hear the Abano, who got cursed is the man get cursed.
That's why I was coming.
And your responsibility, that's what I'm saying. The pressure is on the man.
Kumasi, that's why I was coming to say, if you crowd no di, you know, you're the share Adam. Now me and Mashila, me did the show.
Yeah, I'm a
I like that.
About this issue, never for the next issue. So, and do you think that the lady should tell the husband herself before I die in the crowd?
Yes.
Jasmine, what do you think?
You have to. It's better it comes from me. Sometimes the pain is not worse. When it comes from me directly, it hurts, but it will be a different type of pain compared to him hearing it outside. Because like Kumasi made, men are very, what is it called? What did you say? Outside. They're outside.
The status. We just want
status. Status is very important to them. So another man coming to you and telling you, the kids are mine, not yours. The pain hits differently. But if you find that, it's the same way like when women get cheated on, it's perfect like you come tell me yourself than for me to hear it outside. Because when I hear it outside, the pain is worse. So that's what the situation. I personally feel like the woman should tell the man that, listen, this and this is what we went to the doctor 10 years ago, blah, 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 blah. I did this, I did that. And the kids might not be yours. Be honest about it. Because no matter what, the way the thing is going, the man will find out. So it's better I have a conversation, open conversation. That's just me. Yeah.
Kumasi, what do you say?
You see, it solves everything. Yeah, because regardless of how the situation is, give me the chance to come in. Near her how best I beat me as a team.
Yeah.
Oh, as a team. So yeah, say team. Because this situation, you know, okay, you see, this is it is say. So example, so there was this lady that was going out. And I could say, Atariana was shedding baby, you are too exposed. I wanna sit that and I'm controlling. And we say, they don't so control me. I'm expressing myself. I can express my body. Or to say, oh yeah, baby, I Saturday I want to control me. And I so quiet. Or coin will call repoon. Or be repoon, no, and or buy a Beman soon to me in an interview. Now everybody has changed, and we have gone through this ordeal. The man saw it, and the man was trying to prevent it. This woman stopped the man from preventing it. Or before cry. This woman stopped the man from preventing it. Then all of a sudden, the man becomes the problem. Say, I didn't Tina or accepting it because they have to go through tough times together. When my input is in, I help. So you be a dinner. See, I'm fine. Say, see, Anna, just be about. Kuma say ne koso na wa ka shere me am so just me you see na just me akoye na backfire. I have a responsibility to Jasmine to make sure say you be fixes our problem no because me input come on as our problem number. But just because oh the Kuma say can it's not important. She's not supposed to take it. But say your problem but don't come back to me. Because you made a decision on your own, you fix it on your own.
Yeah.
That's a responsibility. Right? Sign of responsibility. Eti maameno, eti okonu no street. Ohun be na start yes ade na. Eso pe baby. No nukunu tenase. No kan asem no, echire de kunu. Leave the man to make a decision. A man normally make a decision in their head for men. Me catch na saying obeying men can't. And then they messed up the whole situation by taking another action.
Yeah.
And I also trying to talk about so which out this which it's affair by the time about the talk no I habitual liar. No one is so ugly with so many lies and not why time we couldn't so I feel why but so catch you say say Bema. There are so many men who discipline or remove, but when they come outside, they will fight tooth and nail for their wives and make sure say you go get the money guas or one thing, a reflection. So this is go straight, tell the man, leave the man to make a decision. Say decision never go in your favor, say go in your favor. Leave the man to make a decision. Sometimes will be fool, but or to cry say, I be catching me say remorse for her. No idea or make a decision. But who you are gonna say? Oh, me I'm fixing my idea. And that's on quality me worry. Until then go and have your own marriage.
And over that guy no not enough good cast some no.
The tell say no credit na kumasa kan no credit e ba ko pe. The moment I started say we twan na afi bi hu ko no na wa no wa fane mem. So mom Jamini or Bandy, I may go straight to my husband. I catch and the same things and go the Albany. Me say me I can bet your banner. No banner bum and catch me. Or banner bum and catch me. Name bet your banner. Only to he feel that he has been respected.
No, yeah. That's how the man he's been respected. On the better.
Yeah. Now I'm not going to baby. You know, I send me a cowboy or something. I said, so be you here and also be you, woman. Only the last person I want it. To be aware. But some ability to catch him myself, Charlie, my mistake, or my crime, say, Minibetcho. And to be about it, yeah. I want a party to credit, you know. Them and me call them country. No, call them country. Yeah.
You be uncle Fee, your pong party. Now for years and
you took us to Alaska, Anchorage.
Yes, Anchorage is there and they open.
I said, what will be a better now? It means you are class better now. $400 a month, but so good your taxes. It's better. You are moving because it's too cold.
I understand. The first topic, no, any idea we know. Oh, I didn't say be a trotto and I'm in kind.
Now, Mum's may be some you.
Maybe said you know.
Maybe some is
so one can't tell it.
Oh, but no one can't tell you, Kunana.
Oh, Uncle and Johnny.
On for granted in your and call it.
Uncle. First topic you see why ama see ama so we should show you how you ama contribution ama the see. Second topic line so no the young girl been a dinner about or 20 years getting on 21 now on this stuff be a fine power first of all saying a godfather and a spiritual father now then that's not swatch like only you cool only the man my pay wounds in the soft for now the name advisor it's just a BBR now also for to be born pie na junior dear it's not like a
father figure
and then it's not like their relationships too is beyond pastor and member like they are very
to say them a part of
prekope only bibiana also ka ne boy asem che so funa so will be like boy we the onya ma ono kwa na ma unko onim say na so funu so won na fi bi ofie ho na pegel no na oko ka che so funu so all the respect man no offer so offer me pe girl ya ofie he papa ne ka che ne say daddy o ntumi mpani because owo sunsun yare bi wono so enti na me ne close na me tutu ma no say girl boy ni na kaka girl is ne kasa swenya no how so no ko girl no hono ko pusanse girl yare na wo so na me offer see yare bi wo so enti na obo no obo mpai na otutu ama enti me ntumi nwaro no wo offer na kasa asem we chi and the uncle confront Sophia afa ntene papa no call us pastor say ni na wo offer see aka kire me also wo se me wo yare bi yare be na wo me so me ni ma otutu ama me na Sophia so girl mu na we kissing the bam say me kasa say because I want you for myself. She's like what is going on
21
21
friend mojo
so far my father say me papa ne ma de nyina na na we kiss me all time so you kiss me say you want me for yourself is it just saying na obema bia ba ma kwema wo say onye and I say bibia wo person wo say me kire obi opema say me wo yare bi wo me so say inti asam na ha ne power you very disappointed and emotional at the same time say obi o trust no yes inti no who say as on cut off no cry from her life and I say on koso on ni nyese ni ano ne tie no because who ni say one cut na then onya krukra because of na apem aka I want you for myself abro what you ain't no way dem start to amaso and to mama start to
I say so you come say come pan kasa pa go do see me no me pa ma comment pa by anyway and now so far some years and man abano I was so sorry to say it me chance na e kapa because so no come say cannot to be a man no and men yes status no site no aso for no do member there so yes so for na say be men say bro so because beti no yet na and somehow you be catch so for no kata some kwanche ukuno and it will be a crowd 21 years I wanted to 21 you know what say na sana ofa no or the way I show mu as a father now what me at the time I do 21 years na open na bibi so for no say utimi bibi sa kwara betimi ay bold etimi catch mpanyfo bia bibi se wimpe aso no wate go se gu asore no because some dey deceive we as pa dense some be can sem bia asore bad na no be form I many betimi aso for that not because I'm saying some na aso for that but because of for na kase won go no to be won ho and a really bad situation but many are crying moment there on giants of life man no can change mpanyfo bi sana so for kwa pass mo for kwa to be catch so be for kwa or the be kwa beto so mo be kwa ma won chen enti one can champion for be no mo timi so for ne kasa mo free so for no life mo kwa na mo hwe so money bra yeah
Answer me ba mama so no me really comments be I will say my share I said Helena Bento say what is bride price Ebra Kumasi ka say bride price no with your bride price and Joe boy say
Kacha say o mani kunu return na dey kacha o
bride price also no cross
they say more return
happy birthday to Abna Oti Ajmai Sani Bonum. I hope so. Kofi Fosu Helena Sikumas, you are contradicting yourself. Susanna, tell me, say, have you ever heard of woman up before? Kumasi statement no kind of repeating our stress. I and it's just a Kumasi say, have you heard of woman up before? Helena say that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful when your wife have a baby and you request for DNA. I don't think it's Joe boy, you know. Helena said the problem is right from infancy. We tell our little boys that a man must not cry or show emotion because it is the sign of weakness. If we throw that mindset out the window, things will be different. And said things will be different if you find a mature woman who allows you to be vulnerable and open. You won't feel pressured. Marriage is a partnership. A woman is a helpmate, but that does not mean we don't have a responsibility. Providing a peaceful home for you, Kra, is a responsibility. Obasi me fiasi abozege pastor na guy. Maybe we no man contract Mr. Kumasi.
I have something to say about the Helena kind before I go. Helena, I want you and I to sit down on this topic because for somebody to even say what is bride price, you know, I'm hurt, because so what is bride price? Our marriage is based on that. Without that, marriage between us cannot happen. And for you to even say what is bride price, it means you are saying what is marriage because without that, there's no marriage. When a man tells a woman, say, oh no, here DNA to confirm that they disrespectful. You see the double standards. Yeah. It means we are cooking. I love my sister so much. We need to share our choices. I saw for wrong. I saw for. We are from a society, as of one, it's bringing so much power, even more than the political leaders, the people that the whole society have decided. Say, it's political leaders, you know, as of one, so much power. Say they have to even submit to as of one.
Yeah.
As of one, the power, no. It's so all submitting to Obisa. These young females, they see as of one as God. Because the workers are only biano. Say doctor catch us up for say, oh, we are now. Yes, I know dance and wow. Obey being one doctor better. But so for catch say, yes, I know dance and wow. She will easily open her legs and say power enter, power enter, power enter. You understand? It's the influencer as of for the wall. About the snake wall. You see the black and obit be a course of for the whole. Ako can be a simony to the natural of one. Only could bet 50 years or gadget. Yeah. Look who the booster which had. Yeah. That's the power as of for the wall. It's not made to be a vampire says I may be a president. If say nyankopon betam me de makosi Ghana akonya iswa anka sorry a community be abo sorry baako and the church will be around the community community be you hear more than two asori mu hear two asori I say money asori baako and a community be mbo isu mu nyina mo asori die we mu nyina mo so asori die we mu obia sorry na high school no boy there
police station no
the same way law and order enye baako pe asofo for no say the man say high school no high school no bon chan. It's either they become rappers or they become asofo. So enti owura sa dey anymore the goal is to make it. The goal is to make it. The calling now can say get calling on only the end is based on a com. Another quite. It's any decision biana obe make here obe make biana influenced by on selfish gains and as any interest and more there. I feel so bad for the girl because of bad according ni papa or ni mama it was fast papa we say ni papa ready and no and what take advantage of. Hey.
Is it true? So ni mama ni papa.
Ni papa no mama ni me. It was fast papa ne say ni mama ni papa. And these are the people we expect our kids to look up to. May look at a story betray me. I say we Europe no na omo also elders bi wo omo asori mu a elders no omo no mu gina ho a omo ma me mo ko ehun so omo no mu gina omo you okay ben elder e good pa omo so ne PS bi gina ho a no mbofu ba omo so omo ne elders ni gina ho elders so na e pen kra no the PS no so no mo mpe omo what did they tell elders na e pen kra no the PS no omo mpe omo. So, but because of the position now moving into, the mothers will be happy to take them to them. The mothers will be so happy. So before we say, oh, cause of koeda ho, oh koeda ho, the koye iman, koye bi ane maeda. We see, yes I never win na. Grandma papa koye pedasu man no also on koeda on koye ade man. Now cause we go jump when we say, oh, me koeda ho, me koye ima eda. Because man can't just say, oh, na me koye ima eda. Just say eda the any more now so for more important than papa na on school fees. That's how our society are. Ababa be oba no the wait me I say unforgetting man no omo man no eyira mane one unforgetting man no omo man no eyira mane on kan che ne say asem no fa ne ba ne nephew no so and e ba comfort to man no ade a man na yini o de enya ware na obebu but woman hu say this is the potential or because tira bi no obedane woman do say na obey ni hunu obeka say hwe na no ade akọ be ma pam no obedane ade sem ne de ato so ana yenya de sa tag na enya bowa society ultimate no ano sofo na eka enye me na me ka no agaza akọ do kasa do sofo na eka sofo ya ka say abayo we mu bia anko ne nchen obesabotage bia no be bounce minim go bia o ware ya na ne kunu wuye being fancy bad 3 months or worry bad 3 months and you accident no we and I saw for copy again. I say I'm get 2 stories so for copy again and again blasted so for say I dey your mobile me kuna wu 3 months ya be here then so for no tagging around say obane bad luck obane bad luck na kunu and then the whole society nobody want to have anything to do with it. This young girl on board that could be to me and your baby I'm a bemana soon muna on a night abobrano. What can I see the image of this young lady? And that's what they do to Obano on your fast. It's because of what has happened. Watch your home free or mobushi at home. You don't want to have anything to do with them again because what said Papa no sexual pleasure. Mamma crab boo and things on to me and create any animosity and mal in society. So why yes no what's that no yes or software. So for be changing the whole narrative and all the narrative that's gonna come out on the bare force and it will go against Obama and on your whole year.
All right. Jasmine, what do you think? I know you want
personally the idea of personally my opinion about it is as a kid 21 they're easily manipulated. Because mind you, your mind, I've been 21 before, you're now growing up. You're now trying to figure out who you are. So the pastor taking advantage of her at that age is very easy. I feel like a lot of times, I know you made a statement saying she should talk to the elders in the church. Sometimes even the elders in the church do not help. There are situations that even sometimes the elders... No, Mumsy says something. Sometimes the elders in the church will even flip it and say it's your fault. Blame me and Colano. So I personally, for the kid, I'll say, go report it to somebody else outside the church, not in the church. Because these days, these church members they like we're saying, they worship their pastors to the point that what can be quiet, they will not listen. Find somebody else outside the church that will hear you and report it to them. The wife situation, there are some wives too that will blame you, the kid, no, for your husband doing that. I have seen it happen. I've heard stories. You get what I'm saying? Some wives will be like, oh, if you were not there, if you were not wearing this, if you were not doing this, if you didn't say this, my husband will not do that. It happens. So I feel like going to the wife's direction will not help. The kid, you know, right now, as a 21-year-old, I can tell you where her mind is. Right now, her mind is more of, oh, if I leave, who? Because mind you, her whole protection is under this man. This man, I find, is sending back. She doesn't have a mother or father. When she leaves, her whole mind is, who is going to protect me? Who is going to look out for me? So if you're not careful, there are some girls that will actually just be like, you know what, let me just stay and just allow this man to do whatever. Because that's all she knows. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So it might be a little harder for her to leave. And I feel like this should also go to like the women in churches. I pay attention. Pay attention to these young girls. Because even though Akwani can't be being shown, as a mother, maybe sometimes when you're sitting back, you may not be her mother, but like as a woman, you notice that there's something going on. So you'll be able to help. I feel like mothers in the church, that's why I love when the older people, generation used to pay attention in churches. Some things will not happen. For the girl right now, the best thing, because right now, where her head is, whatever you say, she might not hear it. So tell her to leave, she might not hear it. But somebody in the church should try and help her. That's the best thing. And if she's willing to leave, she should leave and get healing, or else she'll keep going back and forth. Trust me, she'll go and it'll be another cycle. She should go back. She look, even though you don't have a mother and a father, you don't need anybody to come represent your mother and a father. I'm sorry. Where I am in my life right now, I'll tell you that you don't need anybody to represent your father. Go live your life. Find whatever you want to do, go do. You don't need this man in order for you to achieve what you need to achieve. But for 21, it will hunt her for a long time. So she should leave and get help outside of the church. And talk to somebody outside of the church, not in the church. Because these days, these church members... Anyways, we move. I'm just saying.
Let me read comments. Helena Bento say, after I pop this baby out, Kumasi...
Kuma's best friend.
Me and you will violence on this platform. Melina Santos says pastors in Ghana need to write a state license exam and have other requirements like masters or PhD anchor. It will limit all these Rabozige pastors you see. Mobas Mayfia say some of these pastors are really enjoying, you know. God have mercy. Helena Benson Santos saying it's sad though. I'm with you on this, Kumasi. LOL.
I love you, Helena.
You know, when it comes to pastors, we always on the same side. We're always on the same side. When we say me bra Ferrari saying Abigail is saying Helena say let's free the pastor's wife is a correct one, because some women name she will turn against you and some elders cry. They are trashy. They are trashy than the pastors. Yeah. And Helena say I support Jasmine. Yeah, so as I'm told sometimes, so when you are showing painful, be a catch your mama.
I always want things to be put on record. And now I'm off we don't look at it. The fact say can be actually will be doesn't mean it will be accepted. But at least it's on record. Yes. Everybody knows say we can. And the children be no obi ba say so for you say ya. Obi be to be at say akwa we can say. But say obia ha meka or the amanfo anything that me am believe in that me too no. Okay. The free say agenda. So be no bibia. You be a say why me say and try many people in duru position be we no have say there be say anybody what to say it won't mean you see na ma be 20 as well but say we say it looks like an agenda omo never tell or you suffer or di boni etiawo ka ma omo ka di omo beka bible class me fan to so
my money
ho me boa sana bible ka me fan to so money ho obi e ka. It's on record. We had two records who we are. A china be no omudo wo bebro. Kafra Jasmine. Say wo kai. Oh.
But what you just said the same thing, said, but society might say, so for no if the pastor comes out and says, okay, Akolawe, like the example you use, if you go and talk to somebody in the church and they put a label on you, a title on you, sometimes it's also hard to get off.
Let me tell you this. Life is about war. It seems that Munyanti say life is war.
But then it goes back to what you said.
Life is war about what life we na it doesn't have to be say aye remember ma na bibia ko how our plan say enko life and you go through the hardest things the bedroom be no man ko wo kwa na nkasa bedroom be no papa ko wo nya dey only and we have to make these tough decisions the make catch on say factor and factor record so say I deal we war moment can you make can be at the end no want to be hiding the truth no a bit what I say but obianka now people when say omu almost say when we did our first I kind of say murder I've watched so many people that have committed murders a lot of serial killers almost when they did their first murder now because they made so many mistakes. Yeah. And the actual they became powerful. And then they started doing it and doing it and doing it and then now so she will be about attaining pancreas and also timid size and I remember because Ufilise now around the world. Yeah. The only reason why these people get this power is because nobody is heading back on them. What I say, it's the power. Obi your bonea factor record so. The new beyond the bedgy but my own conviction and money. Okay. But I want to now say, oh, they can't. They can't say, oh, the man be a rape or more to be in yeah. Only to be in because of listen because raper. I say sometimes, most of the time, no, a member fought to say rape. Of course, most of the time, a member fought to say rape.
Then we blame the woman.
And I'm just saying, you see, narrative cannot be changed. Narrative cannot be changed. Narrative cannot be changed if we are not speaking say this bad essence. It means to use our narrative, no. So, anti-factual. We start saying, I do we affecting the party. Yes, starting to be info. Now, if nobody is complaining, how is that a problem? Doesn't become a problem. Put it on record. Message no. Nipa back we bet na asore them ho. Obakase there be. I suddenly you never decide say Jasmine you are wrong. But people are cool bet we say no. Because no, the guy is not wrong. Because if you be crazy baby until you no evidence be but any year be man be no Minnesota there's this man. Oh yeah, sorry penny. Me you know Ghana. Me call restaurant akudidi. And I'm share on a young girl. I don't know so class or anything. I say, oh yeah, the girls are around her all the time. I didn't feel comfortable about it. To be sure on a girl, no, young girl, that a girl over college. If you ever say, oh, bro, 18, I cried 19, 20, thereabouts. Only free and no share, you know. The next day I'm pushing a bar shop and I'm saying, bro, I didn't like the way I was seeing the girl, no. I call restaurant that he didn't expect me to be in. Yeah. I didn't come out. I'm saying I didn't like it because you see, I was like, girl, no PSC. That's what that's why in Libya. Or what me call me dancing. They said, Mishia, only no, aha, say. Until I didn't like it. Or you know what, Ghana, we be to see. So, it's mean, I don't like it. I just feel like I should let you know. If I've been in your day. And also, and I'm a day. Make cut it. And this 6 months of crying the rape case to us. 6 months in the background. And then the same cake, the different cake.
So I do a tie. Oh yeah.
6 months to cry and it made me call girl who was as a hair. As I'm saying, there's me who knows of how you be that. Only me add how you be that. I don't say you on day when you are sure say get a boy. And I'm so well, you were not there until you cannot say oh boy, say oh boy. Ebian could see them catch against. It is a papa we are, with case ya, are you for Abemuni? Your friend say, I buy a Bemuni a day. Send Nanko be a report to say, so far him see. And then what sorry for anymore. And so for me to say, adie no kore
Wow, ko shi omo we kra betumi di bi aka.
Yes, sir. I say because we see on the background I say this. But obi am fan to record so. Let's obi the way put so. I saw now start is a temptation obon sam na so eti you sorry nyina you so fuati. All we have problem no one. It's about issue of religion and physicality. Spirituality and physicality. So that issue right there. But it is more physical than it is spiritual. So it's more in the whole. The protect your mama no. You jam kwano free do. Me say bia me sia na wo baba na ho fa. Me say ka say we nia hwa kwani. En kwano he.
Sele tu me for no.
Ba we do no me dance ni. Ba me ba ni ba. Fe na so no akwano ho fe do nti mo ni nko na ho because obi apade a efe. Eti na nkwa na omususu ado mo ho fe ni sese omo ho nya fe no omo ani eso omo ho nya fe no omo no mo ho fe sese because obi an say omo nkwa na no mo ho fe ni na ya say omo nyina so enti esi e ma ye ni konkra na ho so wonya wo ba special attention mo ni nko no se be an fall victim because obi wo obi ko rape no obi ko yin say ya no anu asa kwan life obi di sa route no so sa en na the life nyina wo be ko emwa wo ma me no emwa wo papa no enti no we have to make sure say we are protecting our kids. That's all I can say on that.
Okay. Yeah, Brando. Yes, I was special events where you show you so. Into no, yeah, the basic about and some no, yes, some wow, baba, we seen in fear so we see so paying fear so no and yen in paying fear so answer nobody in paying fear from 10 day kono but we didn't call ban when be more mafias no
and also let me say this before we end since you are trying to wrap up yeah man and sorry for need to understand say so fu nyame
thank you
yo so fu bi wo ho a me kwa mete e me kumase nyame mete e gbe kwa mete ne sene no
translator
I say that's of it. Ebiara me ameti hey, ebiara meti ne so no. Adom bi na adom no wo ti bi gina pulpit so. Me menti sa pulpit so. Ebiara sa so for kwa no, ye de ne meti na sisi a. The me name Bible mu and the share and experience that I've had about life no. Ebiara sa so for no, onya sa experience bi. Enti opportunity bi enti no gina ba bia. Onya me enti se mo se so for any mistakes mo approach asofo no. Na mo kan kire no. Asore ma mo fo no. Mo make sure say enkwa no ne sofo no nhye dem na adwo.
Yeah, but I
asem ya make no se sofo fo usisi a say bra me here just be bra sisi a ba so da mo aso da be 9 o'clock a o sofo no o ko sofo ya o ti ase
happy birthday to you
happy birthday to you happy birthday mama happy birthday to you
hip hip
old are you
Thank you.
Happy birthday. That's a special day.
My granny up and the answer of course was studio. I don't know. And then me about my birthdays. No, say surprise in the crack. We'll find you don't want the cake by the see a camera saying, but it's okay. Me now, yeah, they made baby, yeah, sponsors as Shadow Beauty, I say, FA Beauty, I say, Sky Couture, I say, OKT Prince, Road Africa, I say, Mirabel Bridges, KTA African Market. Yeah, the way we ask some share, now more journey and I'm share. What do I didn't share by the outside? I must see baby. Yeah, I said, me, yeah, better my baba. I mean, my next 6 years, yeah, Columbus, I say. Joe boy, I say, this weekend, I mean, next weekend, you know, yes, I'm on Bambi. I mean, she'll be as a Moshe, and yet, also with the birthday celebration in Theatre Master Moshe. Why? I mean, she'll be, let's go.
Oh, yeah, Mammy Fatty.
But it's okay. Yeah. Your viewer, be they be our share round table. I'm very near cry. In the end, I must say, ha, in the end, I said, you're shame. Mary Labby.
Oh, international.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Cut it properly from the side.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish.
Happy birthday, sissy.
Am I even allowed to say something? I really want to say, I didn't mean so.
Don't cry.
I really want to say thank you to everybody, especially Afro 614. This is a family that I never expect it. This is my second time cutting cake in my life.
Oh, nice.
And this time I didn't buy it myself. This time family actually thought of me, you know. Yeah, me sure Bia Obi Bia or
Good major.
Miche mo nyame eja oba nyame krokodim.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, that means so. Now, I guess I say now, Akuma Swading Nabim. Not Menya must come We've had a good time today on the show. Yeah, the BBS is a Moshe. I'm a birthday, you know. We decided to say after the show, yeah, let's celebrate, you know. So yeah, you might be Brema for 614 any round table. Yeah, Dana, so for everything you do for us, okay?
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, we love you so much.
I love you guys.
Into the Yapon round table.
Well,
Yeah,
we're always here, you know.
Mama, by then try a party straight.